In a world where the importance of every action matters, there are unsung heroes whose contributions are often overlooked. Meet incredible women from humble backgrounds whose daily lives weave together threads of sustainability and care. Though they may be unrecognized in the traditional sense, these women play a vital role in preserving our environment. Many of them work tirelessly in wealthy households, performing cleaning jobs to support their families, yet their impact extends far beyond their daily tasks. At home, they nurture their own gardens, growing vegetables as part of their everyday chores. This simple yet profound act is a cornerstone of sustainable living. Their dedication contributes significantly to the Sustainable Development Goals, promoting sustainable consumption. During a recent workshop, they were reminded of the crucial role they play. By embracing sustainable practices, they are making a positive difference in the world. Their pride shines through knowing their efforts are recognized and valued. These women, often seen as unskilled by conventional standards, are champions of the environment. Their commitment to sustainability is a testament to the power of collective action in building a better, greener future. Steve's painting is a young woman, a dedicated teacher from a charity school, pledging to make a difference. As a teacher at a charity school, she imparts valuable lessons to children from underprivileged backgrounds. Many of her students contribute to recycling efforts by working as rag pickers to support their families with meager incomes. Her pledge signifies a commitment to nurturing a sense of community and shared responsibility. By teaching her students not only to recycle but also to grow vegetables in kitchen gardens or at school, she is fostering a culture of sustainability. Through her guidance, these children learn the importance of contributing to a shared community. They understand that even small actions like growing their own food can have a profound impact on their lives and the environment. Her pledge is a promise to continue guiding her students toward a future where they not only learn but actively participate in building a more sustainable world.
Hola, soy Saúl Muñiz de Colectivo Ecologista Jalisco y desde México vengo aquí a contarles cuál fue nuestra experiencia en este taller de Visiones 2023. En este evento trabajamos con ciudadanos activos, con educadores y jóvenes para construir una visión sostenible. Fuimos 8 participantes, incluyendo también al artista Gal Cohen, que nos ayudó y nos acompañó a lo largo de todo el proceso. Nuestro grupo, diverso en edades, en profesiones y en perspectivas, incluía a un profesor de Chiapas, a una educadora ambiental, a 3 jóvenes activistas ambientales y a estudiantes de gastronomía y de mecatrónica. Estas diferentes disciplinas y la diversidad fue clave para enriquecer y crear un diálogo aún más robusto e integral del consumo sostenible. El proceso de construcción grupal fue bastante sencillo gracias a la disposición del grupo. Utilizar los post-its para expresar y sintetizar las ideas y los ingredientes de lo que nos imaginábamos como consumo sostenible fue realmente de gran ayuda para que esas ideas individuales se volvieran visiones colectivas. Destacamos también la importancia de pasar de una visión individual a una colectiva en la forma en la que consumimos, porque la comunidad y la pertenencia es bastante poderosa y necesitamos también desaprender las malas prácticas y buscar estrategias innovadoras. En nuestra visión, uno de los principales enfoques fue el de un caracol como proceso circular de vida y de consumo, remarcando así la necesidad planetaria de respetar los ciclos naturales y a su vez reflejando elementos importantes para alcanzar la utopía que nos imaginamos ese día. Colocamos 5 principales elementos, los cuales fueron, partiendo de la esperanza, los valores, la sociedad como la organización territorial y el sentido de pertenencia, la identidad, la unión, tercero como la comunicación, las herramientas como la investigación y las nuevas tecnologías, pero también el desaprendizaje y las prácticas ancestrales. Y el quinto elemento, la acción, que reconocer qué es lo esencial que necesitamos para vivir dignamente en cada contexto. La obra creada por el artista Gal Cohen es la función del proceso que llevamos representado en la labor de todos los talleres que se realizaron alrededor del mundo. Y yendo más profundo, la combinación del intelecto, combinando con una buena voluntad y la armonía de los participantes del taller, su sentir, su corazonar y el arte que nos acompañó durante este taller. En lo personal fue una experiencia muy reconfortante y muy esperanzadora. Muchas gracias.
The proposed initiative by Consumers Lebanon is to use all the water bottles that are still filled with unused water, and instead of throwing them away, we put them back into the soil. Then all the fruits and vegetables that are left at waste from agricultural activities will be given to the people who are in need. And these same people who are in need, when they are done consuming these fruits and vegetables, whatever waste is left from them will be used as a fertilizer for the same soil. So in this painting, we're showing that this tent, it refers to people who are in need. This is the soil. These are the water tanks being filled by the water of the unused water. And CL, which is Consumers Lebanon, the initiative who will start with this proposal.
It's a heartbreaking paradox that in a world of plenty, the abundance that surrounds some can lead to the wasteful disposal of perfectly good food, as many households discard surplus meals and untouched feasts. Just a few miles away, hungry children dream of the very sustenance being tossed aside. The uneaten dinners, the overstocked pantries, and the decadent buffets all symbolize a stark divide, where one's excess can be another's salvation.
divided the group into six, with six facilitators and six artists per table. And they represented what we have articulated as the realms of sustainable consumption and production, which are agriculture, industries, the environment, financing, people's rights and welfare, and of course, foreign policy. The participants went around at each table and filled in their ideas of how these realms of sustainable consumption and production should look like in the future that they want, as coming from the various sectors that they represented. So each realm that I mentioned was filled in by people coming from different sectors of society. After all the sharing and all the thoughts were put in mini notes that were pasted on the walls, the artists started completing their artworks. They had begun conceptualizing on the artworks the moment the workshop started. All the ideas, they began sketching, and they tried to come up with a more or less finished product at the end of the session. And also at the end of the session, some of them were able to share also what their thoughts were. So it was a vibrant, happy, dynamic, fruitful, buzzful exchange of people. No, it was a noisy room while the workshop was going on because people were really enthusiastic in sharing their ideas.
It was a big highlight and very important to artists, not just like me, but to all of the artists who I was with, I'm sure, to experience that kind of connection, especially when art sometimes can become very individualistic because it's so inaccessible. Through that event, we were able to give an image so that it doesn't seem idealistic, it doesn't seem unrealistic, which is the basic role of an artist in a mass movement anyway, to give that kind of depiction of something that can seem so unrealistic because of the things we're experiencing now. But because it is collectively created instead of just imagined up by a few people or put into words through different theories, because we can see these images and visualizations now.
Thank you very much for that platform, that experience, and we would very much like to do more of that in the future. Hello to everyone. Good day.
Hello, I'm Anjali Shekhawat and I work with Consumer Unity and Trust Society in Jaipur. We've been actively involved in promoting sustainable consumption and sharing community practices, particularly focusing on people based in Jaipur, India. In this initiative, we have been working closely with a diverse group of community members, including local consumers, women groups, local leaders, educational institutions, and small business owners. In total, around 100 people participated in this project. Our work is based in Jaipur, Rajasthan, where issues related to single-use plastic waste and unsustainable consumption practices are increasingly pressing. Through our process, we mobilize the community with the aim to bring out the community's creativity and resourcefulness. We facilitated workshops and discussions that encourage the participants to share their ideas on how to tackle the waste problem. What emerged as a strong sense of ownership and determination among the group to make a tangible difference in their environment. One of the key highlights was the successful transformation of waste into valuable resources. We trained the community in reusing and recycling single-use plastics and other waste materials, which they turned into useful products. Additionally, the creation of kitchen gardens and conversion of wet waste into organic manure were met with great enthusiasm and have already started making a positive impact. Our vision was to empower the community to take control of their environment, making it sustainable and healthier for everyone. The artwork we created together symbolizes this vision. It represents collective effort to move towards a future where waste is not just discarded but is transformed into something valuable. It reflects our hope that Jaipur can become a model city for sustainable living, where the community plays a central role in driving positive change. We thank you for this opportunity to share our story. We hope that our work can inspire others to join us in building a more sustainable and resilient future.
The random selection, which we used, is to look up to the participants with different knowledge, with different education, because we wanted the participants who have no idea completely about sustainable consumption. So they were youth, they were men, they were women, and also they are also young girls. So we did a random selection without considering their education background. The key highlights for the sustainable consumption, first of all, is the collaboration that existed during the discussion. As we said that there were people, the participants were those ones who are educated and those ones who are not non-educated. The introductory part of the sustainable consumption build the confidence even for those for the farmers. So it is like everybody was anxious, everybody wanted even to share what they know about the sustainable consumption. So there was a huge collaboration between the local government participants as well as the farmers during the discussion. The second highlight is the engagement of the youth during the workshop. We made sure that we have youth in the process because we wanted also them to participate and to see what do they actually engage them, which actually do they know about the sustainable consumption. So the artists captured all the information from the beginning of the workshop, and even the pictures that were done would show that what does it mean when we say about our culture, what do we mean when we say about sustainability of our culture, sustainability of our nature. So the pictures which were drawn were really capturing the ideas, capturing the vision of the workshop.
Plastic Veil Unveiled speaks of the harsh reality of our world ensnared in the suffocating embrace of plastic. Through an interplay of colors and textures, the artwork beckons the viewers to confront the looming crisis of our planet's slow demise. The composition weaves together elements of fragility and decay as the world is depicted entangled in a web of plastic, symbolizing the pervasive nature of waste. It serves as a reminder of the consequences of our throwaway culture. In Cape Town, South Africa, we as Mycelium Media Collab held an Envisioning workshop where we split into two groups and each went through the process of exploring our ideas on sustainable consumption. The outcomes of each group was fascinating. One group created a puppet show with different characters from prosumers to creatives, and the other created a beautiful artwork that spoke of circular flows and the awakening of the wonder of life, so as to deprioritize materialism and consumerism. The amazing mosaic artist Regan Rubain then captured the joint vision of a world characterized by equality, balance, and the meeting of all needs. In this vision, the world is led by principles and values, which then inform institutional mechanisms, laws, and regulations. It is based on human rights with consideration for nature's rights. It is a world where the power of collaboration is realized. This vision is rooted in compassion, centered around the heart and well-being, ensuring that no one suffers due to human decisions. It's a place of wonder. Here, people are prosumers, producers, and everyone finds a purpose in meaningful work. It is a peaceful, creative, and musical world where circular systems flow seamlessly from household level to the global community. A world where we learn from nature and harness energy from the elements.
Consumer Voice chose theme of renewable energy. So we discussed about that theme in the workshop. We asked the opinion, views from the participants. There were about 15 participants in the workshop. 9 were female and 6 were male. Each participant was very excited to understand, because I believe that each one of them know the importance of clean and green environment. Doesn't matter about their backgrounds. They all came from diverse backgrounds. But the fact is that everyone was really excited to understand that how future is going to be. That depends on the actions today. So it was not merely the discussion. It was actually the kind of discussion leading to action and the kind of vision each and every participant created in the workshop. So, be it using cycles, be it using solar energy, be it using water in the most efficient way to generate energy, everybody came up with the unique ideas. And those who were new to the concept tried their best to understand the concept and the idea of workshop. In fact, everyone supported each other to be more active in the workshop and to contribute in the best way. In fact, I remember one of the participants was very shy initially and was not able to share. But everyone encouraged that person to contribute, to understand, and to understand that through our actions, we can contribute to the greener and cleaner environment tomorrow, a sustainable consumption pattern is the need of hour, and everyone supported that cause. I'm very happy that this workshop helped each and every participant to understand better about the sustainable consumption, better about the renewable energy, and how by small efforts they can contribute to the environment. And I hope that in future also we will be able to create more such awareness, more such sensitization among people, and each of one are going to contribute effectively to the cleaner and greener environment. Thank you.